Hey everybody, this is the My RC Life YouTube channel with Casey Chaos and Traxxas Mike, where we do all things RC, planes, drones, boats, trucks, crawlers, and everything in between. Let's go!
What's up everybody? Traxxas Mike from My RC Life. Last week I had my brother-in-law Chris work on a handle for another buddy of mine. That's on my channel. Says Traxxas Mike Metal Fabricator or something like that, where I was doing the welding and stuff like that. Well, my brother-in-law sent me home with his crawler, which is right here. He don't have the body on it. We left that at his house. But he wanted me to get this back up to snuff. He was using a controller that wasn't much good and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to hook him up with a 2.4 gig controller. And this is his ESC. And, you know, the switch on it ain't... It's a little worse for wear, let's say. And the ESC does work, but it's kind of funky, and there's no instructions with it because I wanted to recalibrate it and maybe change some settings in it. And there's no instructions. I have no idea how to use it. It's got no markings besides 80 amp. It says key on the side there. And he's added his own stickers, you know, Headman headers and, you know, Ultra Shocks just to make it look cool. But I have no idea what this is. So what else we're going to do to help Chris out is I'm going to go ahead and throw this Hobbywing setup on it. This is set to run on 6S, which, you know, he's just going to be running it on 2. And it'll be totally fine for his crawler. This is just going to be a way better ESC than, you know, this guy here. Okay, we've got the Clodbuster here. I'm going to steal the transmitter and receiver out of it. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is this has got different bullet connectors on it or whatever. So we need to get different bullet connectors connected to everything. Alright, let's get these unsoldered.
Alright, so what I'm doing right now is tinning up the bullet connectors and then applying them to the motor, one connector at a time. And then of course I apply some shrink wrap to the back side of them so they don't touch each other when they're on that motor.
Okay, all of them around there nice and tight. I like it. Now another thing is this is set up to run 2 different ends, so we're going to change that around. We need to change this up to from a double connector here and change it back to just a single.
Alright, I'm just doing a little bit more solder in here. I'm going to go ahead and melt the old Traxxas connectors off from the ESC power wires. Turn back the wire a little bit. I'm going to stretch out the heat shrink. Put the heat shrink down on the wires. Put a little bit of flux on there. Pre-tin the wires up real quick. Put a little bit of flux onto the connector. Clamp it in the vise. Pre-tin up the connector a little bit. And then I go ahead and solder the wires onto the connector, slide up the heat shrink, and hit her with the torch to shrink them down.
There we go. Purty. Well, let's go ahead and plug these in. I'm guessing that we will put that right there, the ESC. Now this servo is bad, so we need to get that pulled out and get a new servo in there. All right. Looks like he's got a pretty decent servo arm on here, so that's cool. We'll just put that onto his new servo that I find for him. Okay, we were able to find this Protec servo I had in here. We're gonna put this in place of his stripped out servo. Alright, we're gonna get this ESC glued down. We're gonna put it right here, right where he had it. Clean her off real good so our Velcro tape sticks well. Alright, get that stuck up on there. I'm gonna want to get this to fit on the ESC. Looks like it can get trimmed a little bit. Bottom of the ESC can also be wiped down. Slap that up on there. Okay. Gonna stick on there like that. All right, I like it. Okay, what are we gonna do with this on and off? Here we go, guys. Looks like it's all up and ready to go. The body's over at his house, and I'll probably do a little bit more fine tuning on it
The next day.
All right, we're gonna clean Chrissy's truck up a little bit this morning because we're gonna deliver it to him and see how he likes it. Alright, there it is. We threw this old HPI body on it because I didn't take his body with me when I brought it home. But he can just use this as a basher body if he wants or whatever. But all right, we're gonna drive over to his house and bring it to him. And we are there. All right, Chrissy, so I threw this body on there, just a basher body you can have since I didn't bring your body over with me. You got a few more upgrades than you were expecting. New ESC, good for up to 4S if you wanted to. New receiver, used receiver and transmitter. New LiPo battery, 2-cell. 5200 mAh, should make it run for about 4 or 5 hours. And in my pocket here, we got you a new charger. And what that'll do is it'll charge a 2-cell or a 3-cell LiPo. You just plug it into the balance port there.
That's on the battery already? Yep.
Yeah, the balance port right there.
Yep.
You just plug that in to there.
Both of them, or
no, just this one. Yep, and it's a slower charger.
Yeah.
But it's a LiPo charger, and I think 100 or 1,000 milliamps. So it ain't bad. And it shows you right there. The light, full would be green, charging would be a blinking, or charging be red, blinking is flashing, or I don't really know. So
yeah.
It's fully charged right now, I know that. So I cleaned her up a little bit. I threw this servo in, because remember your servo was,
rocking.
Yeah. Well, actually, it ended up being stripped.
Was it?
Yeah, it was stripped.
Probably hit something.
Probably. So I cleaned her up a little bit. It does run and stuff. I guess we could throw the battery in it and drive it a little bit. Look who showed up. It's Pinnet Paul. Hey, Pinnet Paul. All right, so we checked this out. This servo was kind of lame. I just checked it sitting in the air, I went forward, I went reverse, and it steered. But it's kind of, this steering servo, it's a ProTech one I had on hand. It's kind of crap. And the ESC, it's usually supposed to run on 3S or 4S, and we're just running on 2S because it's in a crawler. And it just don't seem to have as much throttle punch as his older one did. So he might put this back in it, I don't know. But what we did do is we did get him a new 2.4 receiver and transmitter, used. And then we got him a new LiPo battery, and we got him a simple LiPo charger. But I'm kind of disappointed that this other stuff kind of turned out crappy. But he's going to play with it, run this a little bit more. This might be okay. If not, he's probably going to switch back to this guy here. But other than that, we might have to get Chrissy a couple more new things to get his truck up and going well. But we'll see as time comes on here. But that's it for today. I'm Traxxas Mike from My RC Life, and I'll see you later. Say bye, guys. Bye, Pinnet Paul. Bye, Chris.
Thanks for watching another episode of My RC Life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.